So today we're out here in historic downtown Abbotsford, the best community in all of the world. Maybe not the world, but at least in the Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Vancouver suburbs. This is one of my favorite communities here, and I like to call it the gas town, or the Fort Langley, if you will, of Abbotsford. Check it out. I'm that agent Kelly, realtor at Stonehouse Realty. I'm an agent servicing the Fraser Valley, which is a region in Vancouver's suburbs. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on this channel. My primary focus is to basically shed some knowledge on the market for people who maybe live here, or even people looking to move here. You can follow me on, I'm much more active on my other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. I have people reaching out to me all the time from my social media platforms. So if you do want to book a call with me, just scroll down into the description, click on that Calendly link, and you can book yourself right into my calendar. So historic downtown Abbotsford used to be the main downtown of Abbotsford, I can only assume, hence the name. And you'll notice that this part of Abbotsford actually has kind of like an old country western feel to it. Like, you can definitely tell the roads used to be dirt, and there were people riding horses within this part of town at some point. So I guess we'll start off with this Jubilee Park here, because we're already walking through. So this basically, as you can see, we got the tennis courts over there. We got the playground here. I hear they even, I've never been to one myself, but apparently they have like bands, music festivals and stuff in this park. I know the farmers market just started coming here in the last 2 years. So apparently they have a Banter ice cream shop here, which I didn't even know. I've lived here for 5 years now. And that's pretty sweet. So if you ever come to historic downtown Abbotsford, you got your Banter ice cream shop, boom, right dead in the center at Jubilee Park. So from this part of Abbotsford, you're probably 35 minutes to Surrey, hour and 10 to downtown Vancouver. You got the US border, under 10 minutes away, 5 minutes to the highway. You got an airport that's at under 15 minutes away, I would say. And you're 5 minutes to what is new downtown Abbotsford, Clearbrook area. So this area is located in central Abbotsford, which is obviously between East and West Abbotsford. Area is mostly comprised of older condos, 1990s condos, 1980s condos, with a few older detached homes around the way, kind of. Actually, there's a few, I think they're heritage homes, 2 or 3 of them, a couple blocks over in historic downtown here. But there is a brand new community called Rail District that's gonna have a bunch of townhomes, some new commercial, really cool project. What can you actually do here? Let's get into that. So there's tons of cool little trendy cafes, bars, shops. You got the Bow and Stern. You got Fieldhouse Brewing, which is like an outdoor brewery. A lot of people will literally travel from Surrey, Langley, come out here, have a beer out on the lawn. Flight of beer, if you will. Flight of craft beer, if you will. And they just announced last year that Old Yale Brewing, which is like a well-known brewery out in Chilliwack, is actually coming to historic downtown Abbotsford, featuring 220-seat brewery. So that's pretty exciting for the area. My girlfriend loves that store over there, Spruce Collective. Every time we come down here, I have to spend 30 minutes with her in there as she looks through all of the little home decor knickknacks for our house. That costs a lot of money, but people seem to love it. So this place, I've never actually eaten here, but I know all of the Abbotsfordians talk about this place. This is one of the main attractions of historic downtown Abbotsford. People love this restaurant. I hear about it all the time. So actually, just because I'm making this video, now I gotta try this out this weekend. So I'm gonna do that, you can count on it. The Duft & Co. So me and the girlfriend will go there every so often, usually like a Sunday morning, wake up, go to the Duft & Co. It's just like a little coffee shop, have a bagel or whatever, or scone with jam, whatever it may be. I guess some facts to know about Abbotsford. Unfortunately, it is one of the rainiest cities in British Columbia. I don't know the exact amount of inches it gets per year, but I remember looking into this, and it is one of the rainiest, if not the rainiest city in British Columbia, which is funny because just a couple years back, they put this massive new, beautiful outdoor mall called High Street Mall. It looks like something you would see in Palm Springs, California, yet here it is in the rainiest city in BC, an outdoor mall. Who would have thought? But they have the Seven Oaks and the West Oaks Mall, which is 5 minutes away from here in that Clearbrook area I was telling you guys about earlier. By the way, guys, if you're still watching this, please do subscribe. and like this video so I can get this content out to more people who are possibly thinking about moving to Abbotsford or just want more information on Abbotsford. That would be much appreciated. So by the way, this perspective, I like to say that my opinion is pretty unbiased because I lived in Surrey for 21, 22 years. And now here I am in Abbotsford for the last 5 years. So, you know, I've lived in two cities that are roughly pretty close together. I actually do prefer Abbotsford over Surrey, even though Surrey's a little bit closer to downtown Vancouver. I don't really have a need to go to downtown Vancouver. It's not really my lifestyle. So I prefer Abbotsford. But just so you guys know, that's where these opinions and this information is coming from. So this is Rail District, that project I was telling you guys about. New townhomes, new condos with commercial on the bottom, and you're literally like 3-minute walk into historic downtown from this project here. So this is going to be a great little area to buy into in the future. It's like it's like owning in Fort Langley, man. It's like a gas town. That's the kind of vibe this area has. You know, you walk outside from your condo, boom, tons of stuff to do, right? So, which is nice because you're still with Abbotsford, right? You're still in the country. You're not in the city, you know what I mean? But within, actually I think it's called the city in the country. That's like their slogan, right? So within the city in the country, you can have all of the amenities that like a downtown Vancouver or like a Port Moody would offer in historic downtown Abbotsford. 2 years ago, there was 3 homes for sale up here. And me and my partners were gonna buy them, or buy at least one of them, and we ended up not buying it, and we bought something in Chilliwack. It's a funny story, I guess. So we bought this home in Chilliwack for $600,000. By the time it came to closing, the house was worth about almost $900,000, because that's how crazy the market was. However, we couldn't get financing. We almost lost our deposit. We had to get somebody to swoop in, buy it from us for cash before closing, and then he ended up he bought it for the exact price that we paid for it, and then he flipped it 2 hours later for 800 grand. So he made, you know, $130,000 in 2 hours off of us. We just got to save our deposit. So extremely painful life lesson there. I learned a lot. Knowing what I know today, that would never happen. At the time, extremely painful, but just funny story about these lots here. The houses aren't actually on them anymore. They've knocked them down, but I almost bought these 2 some odd years ago. Actually, would have been almost 3 years ago now. Anyways, that's my vlog tour for historic downtown Abbotsford. If you guys enjoy this, thumbs up, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content just like this. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. If you're a real estate agent, I do run a team of agents and would love to hear from you if you're thinking about making a change or getting your license.